there's a principle called co-competition, whereby if you produce 10 yams, he brings 10 yams, we could put this together and then ship to companies who need it large scale, which ordinarily the individuals society cannot engage in.
Thank you so much.
Okay, the area of job creation. First of all, education area, I want to contribute a little. In the Edo State House of Assembly, you have committee for education, and there's also a purpose for post-primary education and universal basic education, UPE. They all have a way of thinking about qualified teachers. It's just as a result of corruption, and that is why you see things are going that way. Now, job creation. You talk about job creation. In Nigeria, you have Operation Feed the Nation. You have OMN and other policy in the federal level. But in those states, you don't have anything like agricultural policy. If agricultural policy is put in place, being also in a bill and it's passed to law in those states, just at the beginning of last year, you hear about agricultural stuff and all that. But at the end of the year, what did it happen? What did you get? Well, because there's no agricultural policy. And if these things are put in place, it will go a long way to employ. I'm not talking about crude agriculture. I'm talking about mechanized agriculture. When it's put in place, people will not be living in rural areas.
All right, thank you. I think that's a very personal opinion about having an agricultural policy in Edo State. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to talk in the area of job creation. You and I know that with the population we are having today, if everybody wants to be a white-collar job person, it may be a very challenging one. And for this reason, I intend, for anybody that has ever heard me talk or listen to my manifesto, one of the things that I press to push for is creating hubs in our constituency. And the hub is not just a 12 by 12 room slot where you have few persons. A hub where you have people being trained in the area of skills where they are specialized. Then another section will be a place where they will be able to work and produce things for people to come and be patronizing. And another area with which we can bring this down for people to benefit so greatly is that those that don't have money to go and learn these skills, those that have been trained, we have the opportunity to train them and they will be in that place. For example, you've been able to learn skills like fashion and you don't have money to establish. There will be provided materials for you to come and be able to work and earn for yourself without paying for these materials. The materials will be taken care of and will be maintained on a continual basis.
Thank you so much. Any other person to answer any question there?
Thank you, sir. On the issue of
no, I'll start from you.
How to have qualified teachers in our schools, especially the primary and post-primary institutions. First of all, we must look at the law. What are the benchmark for the average teacher? What qualification do we employ in taking teachers into our schools? I believe that teaching is not just a job, it's a skilled profession. Not everybody you have in the classroom today are designed to be teachers. But because of lack of job everywhere, some of them now enter into the teaching profession. And it begins to take its bearing on our children. You know, in those days, when we were in primary and secondary schools, we talk a lot of good English. But university graduates today do not even know the art of talking correct English. So what I think we should do is to go back again and make education as a discipline. We must make education as a core. Please, just a minute. There is diploma in education. There are degrees in education. There are various aspects of education. Anybody who is on side going to the classroom to teach people must possess this skill by acquiring relevant qualifications.
I think the point is made.
And also, sir, it is no longer tenable that the reward of the teacher is in heaven. Their remunerations must also be looked into so that the profession becomes attractive. They are not slaves.
Thank you so much. I hope there are teachers here. Look at him very well. You know where to put your vote.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right.
I think what is most important is the will to do what is correct. As for the qualities of teachers that we have, I'm sure that there's a process already in place that recruits, process for recruitment of teachers. What I feel has not been done is that there have been no proper monitoring of the process of recruiting these teachers. It's not as if it hasn't been there. We have different boards. Edo State Teaching Service Board, the Edo Basic Education Board. What are these boards doing? Okay? I think what we should do is that we properly monitor the process and ensure persons that are supposed to be doing what they are doing what they are doing. As for job creation, I think I mentioned that while I was speaking, you might have missed matter. I mentioned small and medium scale enterprises. My constituency radio is predominantly made up of small and medium scale businesses. What we'll do is that we'll empower these persons with soft loans, small loans. I'm currently also undertaking training for members of my constituency. The idea is that after they have undergone this training, we're able to secure a loan of between 200 to 300,000 naira for them to begin something. These are measures that can be done to empower the constituency.
Right. Sorry, can I have that?
The first question that we're supposed to answer: how do we recruit teachers? How do we even recruit Nigerians and Edo people? The government of Edo State. We should ask him that question. I've seen my younger brother left school. He read BA. He has BA, in education. He went through the University of Benin. As I speak with you, he was supposed to pay 170,000 to be recruited as a teacher. And yet those that have money go there and pay this money and become teachers when they don't even have the qualification. So what is supposed to play out is that we the lawmakers should be able to sit down and say the process of recruitment should be proper. You don't just recruit anybody that have the money, that can pay the fees and get the job. So we should be able to sit down and say the process of recruitment should be proper. And let me talk about the job creation. Like Honorable here said, talked about technical school. I actually passed through that process. I went to technical school, technical college, 1991, and I left in 1994, August. And at the end of the day, 1994, they used the Uromi Technical College that was established, come to the technical college to write their exams, their final exams. But as I speak with you, the technical college is either a primary school or a secondary school, while Uromi now is a federal technical college. The one here was branded. So there are so many things that have gone wrong with our government. They will just report and take decisions. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mr. Lobo. In addressing that issue, I want to go back to the drawing board. Reaching to the grassroots, this problem of teachers who we talk to. Well, first of all, we those who get on ground. See how we take over all the system, increase their remuneration, their salary wey they receive. The government are the highest employer of labor. Government must make sure say the process wey go take employ more must dey transparent. And the only people wey go do am na the legislators for House of Assembly who go push make this thing be so. For those of us wey dey aspire for National Assembly, we go also make sure say the money wey dey come from the Universal Basic Education Fund wey dey hit the Universal Basic Education Fund, we go put machineries in place wey go take monitor and through oversight function. We go try reach the grassroots, not be to dey speak Yoruba from our radio talk just now. We go speak broken, we go speak English, so that our people go hear. Na so we go take am. Una do well.
I want to thank you all again for coming. First, I want to start like this. I was so broken too because let me start like this. I think in this country, the problem with this country is that we depend too much on government. Back in the United States of America, where I live, listen. let's not think what America can do for us as Americans, but what we as a people can do for America. Let's take out, if we as Nigerians can think of Nigeria, what we can do for Nigeria. Let's start with teachers, for example. If we, back in the US again, we have association fees. Every homeowner contributes. And that, whatever they contribute yearly, those must pay the teachers, take care of the schools, and take care of the neighborhoods. And they pay what they can afford. If we do that here in Nigeria, it will benefit when we have new roads in our neighborhoods. We will pay our teachers. The government, of course, will subscribe that. If you put me in office, and if you elect me, I will make sure that every homeowner in every neighborhood contributes a portion of what they can afford towards developing the neighborhood, paving the roads, and of course, school district. We have school districts in America. We can have school districts here. We expect the government to do everything, but we as people can also help the government to develop our areas. You know, that's what I have to say.
Thank you very much. The issue of education, to a large extent, dealt with by my honorable colleagues here. The only thing I would say we need to add to that is our personal commitment to discharge of our duties. The public schools have the best trained teachers, but they are not adequately monitored to perform their duties. Why is this so? Lady said earlier that most of us that speak good English because our parents were rich. I want to defend and counter that we speak good English because our parents were not rich. Most of us didn't speak one word of English before we left home, and most of us didn't go through. For people of my generation didn't go through nursery schools. My children, till today, none of them spoke one word of English before they left home. And all of them went to OLA when it was very competitive. They didn't need to speak English from home. Historical, traditional, cultural values, very important in the upbringing of a child. That is what we have missed and we'll go back to it. Then what can we do? My friend from the US quoted John F. Kennedy and said, what can you do for your country, not what your country can do for you? In that sense, since the year 2000, I have been running a library and research center free of charge. And people came now asking, why can you just be here using your time, energy, and resources to run a library free of charge for people to develop their academic and intellectual senses? Whereas people go there, collect this money, put it on their pocket. Why don't you go there, collect this money, and do what you have been doing better? Art is known for Benin and Benin for art all over the world. In that sense, 1996, I conducted 2 exhibitions, one in Benin Club, one in Didi Museum, Lagos. This was to establish the fact that our artists can produce and there will be avenue for them to sell. To deliberately increase the creativity and the economic value of Benin art. Why will it not be possible to establish Benin cultural centers in all the major cities in Nigeria so that we can produce and they will have outlet? There will be economic growth. These things are possible and we can do. This is just this last one. There is the need, I have already started the motion for establishing an African regional university of science and arts. We have sickle cell disease, that is our problem. We have well-developed orthopedic and bone setting skills that have not been developed. We have good mental health. Why can't we merge this with orthodox medicine to produce the best for our people?
All right, thank you so much. Please give me a round of applause. It's just a word of caution. We have come here to listen to our representatives who will be. The only time and the only way we can understand the message they are passing across is if we listen. The noise from the background is a bit distracting, and it will be very civilized of us if we just be quiet and listen to them talk. It is very, very gratifying when you invite like this and you find that it's the same people that show their faces everywhere there are publics gathered like you are gathered today. What that tells us is that they have a message they want to communicate.